So another exercise you can do to start to get an experience for the sensing energy or the ability to feel your body is simply just stepping forward with your guard against pressure. So Carlson keeps his guard up. And I find the best way to actually develop skill with this is to do it wrong and then to do it right. Do it wrong, do it right. Because that will help you to gain experience through relativity. You're like, oh, okay, when I do this, this doesn't work. When I do it this way, it does work, for example. So, first thing, Carlson's not going to do he's just going to hold the shapes in his body, so he knows, okay, this is the Wing Chun guard, and then he's going to just step forward to me, but without concentrating on the whole body. So for example, he might just concentrate on his head, yeah? So for this exercise, for example, he just senses his own head as he steps towards me, and then feels how that works, yeah? Yeah? Senses his head, and then steps towards me, again, feels how that works, yeah? Now, he changes that and senses his whole body. So he feels everything as he now steps. So same thing, but sensing the whole body as he steps, yeah? Good, again. So going back, sense your whole body and step, yeah? Good. Now the person who's the training partner, you're not changing your pressure. You want to be a good training partner and kind of just hold a consistent pressure. I've mentioned this already before, but it's important because you're trying to give your training partner an experience through relativity. If, as Carlson goes to step towards me, as he goes to step, and I increase the pressure, he's not got a level playing field of experience. The conditions are changing, right? So you want to hold a constant pressure. A simple way to do that is just to kind of hold like a tense structure with your feet close together. That's just a good platform to provide your training partner. So once again, Carlson starts with just sensing his head only, and he just steps towards me with just a Carlson head, just a floating head. And you feel how that feels, yeah? And then he just notices how that feels in his body. Then he senses his whole body in space and then steps towards me in the same fashion. Simple, yeah? A really simple exercise for you guys to actually get a feeling for how important the sensing energy is. Now, what you can also do is you can play around with, okay, what does it feel like, if you hold this, what does it feel like when I punch without sensing my whole body and punch with sensing your body? So with any type of shape or formation, you know, if you want to do it from guard, that's fine. You can just be mindless and think, okay, I'll think about, what I think about? Oh, wall bags are great. I like the texture of the wall bag, right? I can do the punch while I'm thinking about the wall bag, yeah? Oh, wall bags. I love wall bags. They're so wonderful. They hang on the wall, they're lovely, and now I can just put my concentration into my whole body. I sense my whole body and do the same movement, yeah? Just do the same movement from there. So I sense my whole body. Yeah. All you're really doing is bringing your concentration into your whole space so you can maximize the generation of power through unifying the whole body. Now, if you think back to when we talked about structure, structure is your bone system, your skeletal system, and we aim to unify our structure. Sensing your whole space unifies the structure autonomously, but also starts to generate power from the whole space and mass because you're actually consciously activating it. It's not to say that you can't generate force from punching unconsciously. Meaning, if I just throw a punch towards Carlson and I slam muscular pressure against him, then it's not to say that's not going to develop any type of force. It's just, as a Wing Chun practitioner, you're trying to develop power. Meaning using the mind, the energy, the body structure, and the muscle system efficiently and, for lack of a better word, correctly in the internal style of power generation. Okay, so there's actually a couple of exercises for you. Stepping with the guard with a more localized sensing energy, and then a global sensing energy in the whole space. And then also punching with the same concept in mind. Either go mindless, like thinking about something else, so to speak, and then bringing your awareness into the sensing of the whole body. Okay, look forward to seeing you in the next video.